can't escape this hell. So many times I've tried. I hear my dogs going crazy over nothing. Alright, what are we doing? What do we got going on here?
You're a joke stack.
Okay.
A worthless, lazy shell of what you used to be.
And you are nothing.
Bitch, I will beat you. Come here. Come here.
See the want in your eyes. Desperate
What?
to see.
Shut up! No, I will not tolerate this anymore. I am your commander, and you will obey.
What the hell is I doing? Oh yeah, let's try to go through. Little Dallas multipass. Okay, let's try this again. What's on this? Come on! You know what I want? I want to tap Samson. times I've tried. Damn it. funnel. What's that? Damn it, dude.
That's right.
Yeehaw. Alright, come on, baby. That's like the third time I beat him. Damn it. Dude, today was such a jam-packed ass day. I wonder how I get over there. Do you get like a double dash at some point in time? Or like a double jump? You do? Fuck yeah. I know, dude. I didn't get to stream last night because, man, the past 2 days.
This is why we're really
I've just
here.
been
It's not
going
about
and
humanity or
going and
progress.
going and going.
We can all burn, for all Soltari cares. So long as they get their hands on Lucidite. Trouble is, something was down here long before us. Something with tech far, far beyond ours. You're a fool if you think they're not coming back for what's
What's
theirs.
up, Happy? Yeah, everything is gonna go up in cost here pretty soon. That Steam controller too, $100 fucking. Dude, and scalpers are already selling it for like 400 and people are paying that. Dude, it's like, stop encouraging scalpers, dude. I swear, rich people just buy that shit so they can lord it over us normal people. Damn, dude, that's a lot, but Lucenite when hit. Well, no, what I mean is, okay, so scalpers, like, let's say this is the last Red Bull, right? And I'm selling it, and some scalper buys it for, I sell it for like $5 because, you know, I'm a normal human fucking being, right? And then some scalper buys it and then turns around and sells it for 150, right? And then some rich douchebag fucking buys it and goes, haha, look it, I got the last fucking case of Red Bulls, right? And then it's like, you do understand that by doing that, you're killing the company that you support, right? Because, you know, these people that have hella money to blow and spend are just like, I don't care. It's not my fault you don't have any money. And it's like, yes, it is. Because when I want to have nice shit, I can't because you're encouraging scalpers to fucking do this. Stop buying from them and they'll stop doing it. Fucking dirtbags, dude. I think scalpers need to get shot in the fucking face. And I'm not talking about like the people, I understand somebody not having money, right? And buying, you know, like, let's say somebody buys 2 of these Lego Batmobiles and they sell one, let's say they bought 2 for $10 each, right? And they sell one for 15. Like, okay. I you know what I mean? They made a little bit of their money back. Right? It's when they sell it for $55 that fucking pisses me off and they buy 40 of them. You know what I mean? Like Black Flag Resynced. This is crazy, bro. A guy on eBay right now has like 30 collector's editions of Black Flag Resynced. Not only for PlayStation, but for Xbox and Steam as well. 30 of each. Like, dude, what did you do? Create like 30 fucking Xbox accounts? And just fucking... Oh, dude. It just, dude, it fucking frustrates me, man. And I mean, I don't need to be buying a bunch of extracurricular shit right now, but I really did want that Black Flag Recent Collector's Edition. I don't know. I need to quit complaining, dude, and just be. I'm in a good spot in my life right now, and I need to be happy with what I have. Dude, okay. Now that you say that, Connor, dude. And I'm not talking, I'm not like ragging on you right now, Happy, when I say this. But there were people that are complaining now, like, fucking PS6 is gonna be $900? What the fuck? And it's like, what are you talking about, bro? You paid some scalper $2,400 for it. What are you talking about? And that's I'm not directing that towards you, Happy. They're just, I've seen so many comments online of PS6 $1,000, ridiculous. Then why'd you pay a scalper $2,400 for a fucking PS5, bro? Don't give me that, you know, like, don't give me that shit, dog. Don't give me that shit. And people were paying that much, dude. That's what blew my fucking mind, dude. Like, people were paying upwards of $3,000 fucking dollars for a PS5. Why? Why? Stop. Stop. Stop supporting these motherless fucks, dude. Stop giving them money. Let them buy 50 PS6s and then just let them get stuck with them. Let them eat that shit. Let them eat it like a fucking big old dick on a Friday night, dude. Sorry, dude, I saw a video today that, dude, it really grinded my fucking gears, dude. And it was about the Steam controller. Within 30 seconds, bro, that Steam controller was sold out, and people were already selling it on eBay for upwards of $400. Dude, 400% markup. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, why would you drop $4 fucking grand or $3 grand on a PC or on a PS6, bro, or a PS5? Just go get a fucking PlayStation. shit, I'm about to die. Fuck, dude.
Let this one show there's nothing wrong with it.
It was a concussion.
Picking up anything? I don't care what the data says. They're here somewhere, I'm sure of it.
No relevant signals detected.
I'm gonna try this area once, you guys, and then I'm gonna hop into a little bit of mouse PI for hire. Damn it.
This swamp was a slum. Nothing here.
This is my swamp.
Poison, water, and slow death. Reminds me of some places back home. The city. That's where I belong. There's someone else here. Near the tree. A voice. Scratching at my mind.
How many more weapons am I missing, Connor?
Unknown composing weapons. Charged and
Ooh. Ooh. Very nice. You are all going to be my bitch. What the fuck, dude? Fucking bullshit, man. It's a fun weapon, but it's not good for crowd control.
sign of a civilization that overcame it, every obstacle. The boundless triumph of it all. I wish we were like them. Instead of forlorn servants to Soltari. It need not be too late. Let this world be humanity's blueprint for tomorrow.
Soltari
Oh, maybe.
personnel detected.
Yeah, the AR with the smart rounds, bro, that's the best fucking one out there, dude. Dude, yeah, there's gotta be some sort of fucking... I'm missing at least a stronger melee to get through certain doors, and like a double jump or like a double skip or something.
I wanted this. We all wanted it. Chosen, anointed, illuminated. But they wanted it more. They used us. Please, no more broken fingers, red raw skin. We dig, and we build, and we break. I'll hide
I gotta open it, dude. I
Listening
need
to
something
the
fucking
screaming
better than what I have
until
now.
the work is done.
Who
Or
recorded
stronger
that?
level, one
Which
or
ship
two.
are they from?
Unidentified employee from Echelon 2.
2. So no leads on Echelon 1. A lob.
The thing that I don't like about these kind of games, well, this game and Returnal specifically, I wish that you could, like, pick at least one thing going in. You know what I mean? When a roguelike has that element to it, like you have all these different options that you can find. Like, let's say we have a game that's like this, for example, that has like 6 or 7 biomes, right? And as you progress through each biome, you find new things. Like you find new types of guns, you find new types of shields or armor. And I wish you could have like a Call of Duty setup where you could like pick like an AR and like a Desert Eagle, or like a Mac 10 and a sawed-off shotgun. You know what I mean? And then you could put a couple of different attachments on it, and then you could pick like a couple of perks. Like, do you want double jump, or instead of double jump, would you like your dash to last longer? You know, something like that. You know what I mean? You could pick a couple of perks going in, like extended health bar, or like an overshield or something like that. You know what I mean? If I was going to create a game that was this type of maybe like sci-fi backdrop element, that's what I would do. You know what I mean? Like, you go from world to world and you discover new weapons and new utilities and new perks. Like, maybe you could get like a anti-gravity grenade that you throw it out and it sucks shit in, and you know, it only works on groups of enemies because it sucks them in and it crushes them together, killing them. You know what I mean? But if there's just like one enemy, it won't work. And the more enemies there are, the more damage it does to like the central enemies, or something like that. Or, you know, you have like basic frag grenades, or you have like thermite grenades, or, you know what I mean? And you could go in, okay, well, this biome is like, you know, running through a volcano. So I'm going to want some sort of overshield and maybe like a double jump, or an extended dash or something like that. And there are things that like to fly out over the lava. So I'm probably going to want like, you know, like a 357 sidearm with like an AR that can switch back and forth between single fire and auto. You know what I mean? Or we're going into this biome. This biome is a really dense, jungly type of area. So maybe I'm going to want like, you know, a shotgun and a rocket launcher, or something like that, because everything is so up close and in your face. And I'll probably want my dash to last a little bit longer because there's probably some swampy areas that make me walk a little bit slower or something. Like, that's the kind of fucking game that I would create. And that's how I really like games that present an environment to you, and they give you a bunch of different tools that you can use to figure out how to navigate that environment. But at the same time, I don't like it when they're like, here's all these options, but this right here, this one option is the only option you can take. Yeah, I figured out how to run faster. I don't like to use it because it's a bad habit to get into. I always use it and I run straight into danger. Instead of kind of approaching an area that I know is going to have enemies in it with a little bit of caution, I'm like, you know, right up to it. Dude, look. We need to create a game. We do. You know, you, Connor, Happy, Sniper, Dom, Winnie, Happy, Diego, and myself, all the people, all you guys that come and support the channel every day and fucking hang out. I'm not even going to say support the channel. I don't like that terminology. All you guys that come and fucking hang out with me every day. I would love to fucking be able to make a game with you guys. That would be so fucking awesome. For all of us, just like sit down on like what do you call that? Like a Zoom call, and fucking make a game, dude. You know how awesome that would be? I'm too scared to do those. I'm a pussy. Those things scare me. I honestly didn't think I was gonna survive that. I really didn't.
Energy signature detected above.
I don't understand how you survived so long.
I have executive level clearance and equipment. This world is important to Soltari, and so am I. You are not nearly as valuable. But a deal's a deal.
Deflection protocol integrated.
How's this work?
Repels hostile projectiles. Inverting velocity.
Tap R1. Ooh. Oh, they fucked up. They fucked up. Oh, here's the nightmare gate right here, but yeah, I don't have the fucking strength for it.
was that?
Source unknown. Drowned in brew.
It's you. I'm getting closer. You planted this for us. How long ago?
Scan indicates century.
All that matters is that she's still here. What was that?
No match for known composing chemistry.
What's this gonna do to me?
Corrosive pollutants detected.
Up there, dude. Oh well. Ooh. No.
Bridge interface component located above.
How do I get up there?
Elevator requires power activation. 2 terminals located.
damn it. Done. Damn. I do like that gun though, Connor. Minus 2,000? Why the fuck am I losing so much lucite?
They deserve it. If it's something else, if they become as threatening...
Sheridan. Respectfully, Commander. I think the stress is getting to all of us.
I've got... How did you know it?
Just...
Damn it, dude.
Your logs indicate contact with Executive Alab. Your suit is equipped with restricted components. Explain.
I helped him out and he gave me an early bonus. It's been useful. No wonder he survived so long on his own.
His authorization will suffice. Loadout restrictions removed. Soltari congratulates you on your promotion.
Wait, you're not going to tell me to bring him in? You don't care what he's up to?
I am not authorized to question the actions of Executive Alab.
Drive attribute. Oh, the yellow one? I could do that right now. Ugh. Okay. All right, you guys. We're gonna do a little bit of mouse PI for hire, and then I gotta hop off and go to bed. But I want to show you guys something really quick. I got a little bit further today. I built the little crane. I built the flight deck right here for the TIE fighters. And then I forgot to show you guys, so this is the garbage compactor, and there's the Diagon. And you can fucking... I'm about halfway done with it though. I gotta build 3 more pieces like this right here that go on the top, and then I'm gonna start working on this deck, and then just the very top, and it's done. So there we go. Halfway through 10188. This set has been a lot of fun, minus having to dig through all the backs of the pieces. And then this right here, this is the last of my May the 4th Lego haul. So this right here, I finally got this. And what this is, the new Death Star that just came out, the big slice, the one that I'm gonna live stream building. The first batch that you could order, right? The first like 10,000 people that ordered the Death Star got this along with it. Now this is actually an extra attachment that you can get that goes along to that set. See, it connects to the set. Now you don't have to get this one. You can take another ship like the Display Millennium Falcon or something like that, and you can add it in there. But this is the one that actually goes with the set. So as you can see, it connects into the hangar bay doors of the big slice of the Death Star and hangs in there. And then, of course, this guy right here. This is the last of my May the 4th Lego haul. And bam, there we go. It is the Anzalon Starship. Comes with 2 Anzalons and Grogu. But it's a cool little ship. Should be a fun little build. Directive 8020. Doesn't it come out next week? What?
Massive Games, the developers behind Until Dawn and The Quarry, comes a new narrative sci-fi survival horror, Directive 8020. The game launches May 12th. Here's everything you need to know before boarding the mission to save humanity. You control 5 pioneering astronauts as they embark into the dark.
Shit, I'm gonna have to wait until Monday morning to get this one. Why? Why are they putting... People don't want Star Wars fucking racing games, dude. Yeah, Directive 8020 should be good. I wish... Fuck, I wish it was coming out closer to Halloween, man. I can't wait for this, dude. I'm still gonna try to get the collector's edition of this. When does this come out? Okay, so I have 17 days. I need to make sure that I have money in my account for that, and these two as well. Yeah, I might wait on Directive 8020 because I'm taking my wife to see No Doubt, and I need to save my money for that. Oh god, I can't wait for this game, dude. I might wish list that game as well. What is this? Ooh, baby. Ooh la la.
Hot vacay, hot vacay. Hot vacay, hot vacay.
Oh. Oh. I wonder. Ooh. I wonder why people are going to be playing this game. Dude, Steam has an adult section, Dom. They have an adult VR section that's rated NC-17. And when I say adult section, it's an adult section. They have a crap ton of VR games that they're like FPV of some pretty raunchy. It's like straight up like porn. Straight up porn. I didn't know either until one day I accidentally stumbled into, like I'd seen a couple here and there, but they have a fucking a section dedicated specifically to people above the 18 year of age range, and it is like full on, like it shows the it shows like from the perspective of the P going into the V and everything, dude. Like weird dominatrix, 50 Shades of Grey stuff. Dude, like there's some weird shit on Steam. There's some like animal type shit on Steam where it's like you're in VR and it's like you're doing it with animals. Bro, like Steam has no filters at all. Whoa, what's this? What is this? No, not furries, like animals. Like not people in animal suits, motherfucking animals, dude. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, okay, it's actually not what I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be like, hey big boy, wanna hunt vampires with me? I'll show you where you can stick your wooden stake. Oh. What is this? Okay, I'm either calling Gain or Anna. Those are my two choices. Whoa. Hey, Anna. Ooh, Gain. That's not even the same girl. Look. It says her name. Look. Okay, look. So you have Sol, Anna, Sarang, Nana, and Gain. Okay? Now look at Anna. Anna's got pretty big breasts. And her eyes aren't as big as Nana's, right? And Nana's eyes are a little more like almond shaped, as well as Anna, her eyes are more like teardrop shaped. Now look, boom. Bro, that's Nana. That's not Anna, that's Nana. And that's not Gain, that is Sarang. Bro, they're fucking lying to me. Okay, they got that right with Sol. See, Sarang. Maybe, I don't know. Uh-oh. Hey, Nana. Ooh, what's this? No, I don't like games like that. I've been hearing a lot about this game, but I heard it was supposed to be like a badass game, but then it fucking flopped. I'm not sure what they're thirst trap games, Connor. Wild Hearts. Okay, hang on. Sean Strickland is such a badass dude. I like how Sean Strickland, too, he doesn't take any shit from the media. Oh, I think I own Wild Hearts. It's like a Monster Hunter style game. It's not this one right here. Or are you talking about this one, Sayonara Wild Hearts? Not that one? Okay. Ooh, 5 hearts under one roof. Yeah, let's look at this. Oh, baby, yeah. Whoa! I am in love with Ron. I wonder if that's AI or if they really filmed those girls. Oh yeah, I'm in love with her. I like it how they have the lanyard trapped between her cleavage too. Like, yeah, I know what the fuck you're trying to do there, bud. Okay.
Da-da, ba-da, 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 da-dee, da-doo, ba-doo, da-da, ba-da, ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da.
on. I was wondering why there was no fucking sound.
Bang, bang, here we go. It was the last stretch, and I was starting to get serious deja vu. Now, where did that bastard go? Opening the door ain't rocket science. Jump with style. My joints ain't what they used to be. First aid, the secret weapon of a good detective.
Yeah, I need to hop back into that, man.
So now there's just one of you, huh? Wasting my time.
Yeah, Cerulean fucking Cerulean Onslaught is, but that's just a 4chan leak, and it doesn't have any credibility behind it. But
Come on.
and apparently this 4chan leak said it was going to come out this August.
Finally.
Yeah, Cerulean Onslaught.
Oh, we got company.
Yeah, that's why there's a lot of like. Supposedly, it's supposed to. The trailer for it is supposed to drop at Summer Game Fest.
Virtue in the book. He settles on closing doors behind him.
Oh yeah, no, the night that so Elden Ring got announced. Well, it got announced way before this, but it officially before Sekiro came out, like a year before Sekiro came out, right? It was announced that From Software had been working on 3 new games, right? Sekiro, which was already like people already knew about, and 2 more titles, which was Elden Ring and Armored Core 6. The night that Sekiro won Game of the Year at the Game Awards, they dropped that little Melania fucking putting on her arm. You know, like it showed Melania putting on her arm, and then it like panned up to her face. That little trailer, that's the night that that trailer dropped. And then like a year and something fucking 2 months later, we got Elden Ring. And then 2 years after that, we got Shadow of the Erdtree. But apparently they've been working on this game for about 4 years now. Because that's another thing that Hidetaka Miyazaki stated at one point in time, is that he didn't want to do the whole thing where they announce a game and then fucking you have to wait 2 years for it to come out. I could swear I remember him saying somewhere that he was like, when we announce a game, it's just a couple of months from coming out, and then they would spend 2 months building up the hype for the game. Not that they wouldn't say that they're making a game, but, you know, they're not going to do the whole thing where Elden Ring is going to be our next title, and then fucking 18 months later the game drops. I'm pretty sure Hidetaka Miyazaki said that they were going to, from here on out, they were going to start waiting till the actual, like, closer to the actual release date before they started doing, like, announcing and, you know what I mean, talking about it and all that. But from what I heard, they've been working on the game for about 4 years now, and it was actually inspired by, or people think that it was inspired by an article that Ziostorm wrote about 4 years ago, talking about how he would love to see a pirate-themed From Software game, and that there is plenty of dark material in pirate mythology to explore. But you're right though. August doesn't sound like a fucking like like a release date for From Software. Not to mention, this game is supposedly supposed to be the first of From Software's in-house publishing. So whatever this next game is, the codename FMC, this is going to be the very first game From Software publishes their own game. And if it's successful, what I think is going to happen is they're going to fucking try to break away. If they can get to a point where they can be successful at publishing their own games, I think they're going to fucking break away and either take From Software, the name, with them, or they're all going to go start their own fucking studio and start building it from the ground up. That's what I think is going to happen. I think if this next title is any good, they're going to fucking branch off and do their own thing. Which I'm all for that. I am all for that. Because I'm tired of seeing other companies involved with their genius. What I mean by that is like, okay, they made Sekiro, but Activision is who published Sekiro, right? And they made Bloodborne, but Sony is who published it. And they made Demon Souls, but Sony is who published it. And they're making Duskbloods, and Nintendo is who is publishing it. That's exactly what I have the same sentiment on. Yeah, the same exact thing. I think Hidetaka works best when he's outside the corporate environment. When he's just in his element and doing his thing, I think that's when he comes up with his best shit. Because for me personally, I know a lot of people are going to fucking criticize me on this, but Elden Ring was my least favorite Soulsborne game. And I'm not saying that to say that I disliked the game. I just prefer Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne and Sekiro over Elden Ring. You know what I mean? Like I prefer, I didn't like having torrent. I didn't like the open world. I didn't like how fucking massive Elden Ring is as a whole. I prefer the older format. I prefer the very kind of 3D castle or Metroidvania style of gameplay that the older Soulsborne games provided. I mean, I fucking love Elden Ring though. I don't want people to get that twisted, because there might be somebody that's like, he doesn't like Elden Ring. What? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Elden Ring is my least favorite Souls-like game. That I would much rather play fucking Bloodborne or Sekiro or Dark Souls 2 or the Demon Souls, just because that's what I fell in love with. That format of gameplay is what made me fall in love with Soulsbornes and Souls-likes in the first place. But I think because From Software, even now, still is a pretty independent fucking company. They've always kind of been an independent company. Since the early 90s, they were always like a very niche independent company. And I like them more when they're in that element. When they're in the corporate element, I like the more and more From Software has been releasing games, the less and less I've been liking them. Like I loved Elden Ring. And I liked Armored Core a little less. I liked Shadow of the Erdtree a little less. I liked Night Rain a lot less. And based on what I've seen from Duskbloods, it looks like I'm gonna like that even less than I liked Night Rain. Because I'm just not into the. Dude, I'm not into the whole PvP battle royale fucking roguelike shit that they're doing with their fucking games right now. And I get it, they're experimenting and they're seeing what environments they need to grow in, as well as where they stand in certain areas. I get that. You know, they're seeing how far that they can push things and what they can get away with and what they can't get away with, and areas that they need to work on and areas that they're already successful in. You know what I mean? I totally understand that, but like, bro, come on, man. Give us give us some of give us fucking Soulsborne fans something. You know, it's been a long time since From Software has given us Soulsborne fans something. Because Armored Core 6 isn't a Soulsborne. It's not. Armored Core 6 is an Armored Core game. Even though it has a lot of similarities, or actually the Soulsborne genre has a lot of things that were pulled from Armored Core. Armored Core was an Armored Core game. You know what I mean? Elden Ring Night Rain is not a Soulsborne game. It is a fucking... It is a roguelike. You know what I mean? It's not a Soulsborne game at all. Hold on, wait, let me catch up. The direction they've been pushed isn't fitting to them. The games aren't bad, but FromSoft is famous for a specific reason. You're right. They're famous for games like Armored Core and Dark Souls and Tenchu. That's what they're fucking famous for. That's what they're known for. That's where, you know what I mean? And I'm not complaining about games like Night Rain and Dustbloods. There are people that fucking love those games, and those games are opportunity for them to get more attention on their name. I understand that to the fullest, but it's been fucking, what, 4 years since we've gotten an actual new Soulsborne title? It's been over 4 years. It's been almost 5 years since we've gotten a true standalone new Soulsborne IP. And in this amount of time, dude, they released Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, and almost fucking Sekiro. Or wait, no. Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, and Sekiro were released in a time period just like this since we've gotten Elden Ring. Elden Ring is the Skyrim, Witcher, Elder Scrolls from Software. Yeah, that's, you know what I mean? When people think Bethesda, they either think Fallout or fucking Skyrim. You know, when people think of what is it, CDPR, they think of The Witcher 3. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I liked Armored Core 6. I thought Armored Core 6 was a fucking an amazing game. I really did love it, but it's not a Soulsborne. For an Armored Core game, it was fucking amazing. As something different than a Soulsborne game, them stepping outside of the Soulsborne ideology, it was fucking amazing. You know what I mean? But it still wasn't a Soulsborne game. And I hope that they do release more games like that. I would love if they would revisit the Tenchu franchise. I would fucking cut off my right pinky if they revisited the Tenchu franchise and brought Ricky Maru and Amira into the into the modern age. Dude, that would be truly fucking fantastic. And I understand that that's why we got Sekiro. And as you guys know, Sekiro is my all-time favorite game. It is hands down my all-time favorite game, dude. But I would love to see even like a remake of fucking Wrath of Heaven or something, dude. That'd be fucking badass. And don't get me wrong, like I love Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a fucking beautiful, amazing game. And although I do consider it a Soulsborne game, it could go either way. And you know, to be honest, if it wasn't a From Software game, I probably wouldn't even classify it as a Soulsborne. I'd probably just classify it as like an RPG game or something like that. But I think in my head, the only reason I consider it a Soulsborne is because it has a lot of elements from the other games like Bloodborne and Dark Souls and even Sekiro. And it's under the name From Software. But I genuinely feel that if it wasn't made by From Software, if it was made by somebody else, you know, it would exclude all of those elements that came from those other games, and it wouldn't be under the From Software name. I'd probably say it was something else. Maybe like a massive like RPG or something, or a massive ARPG. You know what I mean? I want them to go back to that okay, I've gotten up to gates of Castle Buttfuck. Now I have to go back through the caverns of Gouge My Eyeball Out so I can get the fucking so I can beat the boss and then approach the skeleton holding the fucking key to Castle Buttfuck. And then I open the gate, and there's two different paths I can take. I can either go down into the canyon of, oh shit, here we go again, or up into the you know, the towers of where'd the fucking ground go. You know what I mean? And up in the towers of where'd the fucking ground go, there's a couple of doors that can only be opened through a magical orb that is found in the deep down in the abyss of, oh shit, my butthole puckered so tight I could snap a duck's neck. You know what I mean? That's come on, bring us back to that. Tell me something good. And I do think that if this Cerulean Onslaught, I have a feeling if it comes out and it's true what everybody's saying, and it's a pirate-style Soulsborne game set out in the open ocean, and your ship is treated like the new Firelink Shrine, right? Like the new... So apparently that's what I've heard, is that it's going to take place out in the open ocean, and you got to go from like island to island, basically like, you know, the same way you would in any other Soulsborne game, and you've got to go to all these different areas, and you've got to fight shit and level up and find new weapons and abilities, all to get somewhere. And your ship, instead of having like a stationary castle or a shrine that's your hub, your ship is going to be the hub. I do think if all this is true, It's going to be basically just Pirate Lord Elden Ring. Dude, I don't know why they didn't drop any DLC for Armored Core 6. It's not like that game wasn't successful, dude. That game was extremely successful. I think it was more successful than Shadow of the Erdtree. Like right now, you can still go and buy a collector's edition of Shadow of the Erdtree from Bandai Namco, but you can't for Armored Core 6 from Bandai Namco. And Armored Core 6 had not one, not two, but 3 different collector's editions. They had the Ultimate one, which is the one that I have, that has the mech, or the Armored Core, and the Garage. You had the one that was a step down from that just had the Armored Core, and then you had like a deluxe edition that came with like some postcards and pins and shit. Hidetaka Miyazaki promised us that we were going to start getting titles once a year. And it's been 4 years. I'm starting to get bummed out. I feel like Hidetaka has forgotten about us.
It's over. You got nowhere left to run. I run toward the dream. A bright future ruled by big mice.
You have some.
Hey!
Hell.
guys. I need to help out. I need to head to bed. When we get back tomorrow, we'll play some more Saros. Hang on. I need to hop back into Arc Raiders at some point in time. Or maybe, I don't know, dude. Look at all these fucking games I gotta play, dude. Wu Chang. Do I even have Final Fantasy 14 downloaded? Oh yeah, I do. I didn't even know I had this shit fucking... Bro, I need to play Final Fantasy 14 again. I miss that game, dude. I don't understand. Why is it telling me to buy Dawn Trail if I already have it? I don't... Hang on. What the hell? out of here for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow evening. I've got a lot of stuff that I have to do tomorrow. So it'll probably be in the evening. Until next time, though, you guys have a fantastic, happy, safe, and wonderful night. And I will catch you guys later. Peace. Peace out, Connor.